I was watching 85 South Show, and they said a great point about this shit. And I think this is a great point. This is a great point. Nigga, you going to cancel Nick Cannon's show, Wildin' Out. You going to take this man's show off the air.
Yeah.
It's now off the air because of what he said about Jewish people on a podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
I can watch Seinfeld every day of the week. We all know what Kramer said about black people. You know what I'm saying? What's on air? Oh, but Kramer did it doing stand-up. He did this on a podcast. What are we talking about here? How come his show? You see what I'm saying? Oh, but that's Seinfeld. Oh, because it's the white people show. Look, that's a great. The rules are the rules, but let's not, like Jewish people, let's not act better than. You know what I'm saying? The rules are the rules, and I get the rules. Seinfeld, Wildin' Out's Wildin' Out. But don't. You know what I'm saying? The same shit happens over here. Because y'all don't think black people are important. Oh, he said nigger. What's the big? That's the real thing. Is he said nigger. We're not gonna take off Seinfeld. Well, you took off Wildin' Out because he said some shit about Jewish people.
Yeah.
The fuck does that mean?
Yeah, and what he said was, I think it's interesting because Jewish people, they're not a race of people. It's a religion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you can believe whatever you want to believe, but
we had it said to us in a meeting once. Respectable black people won't care. That was in a work meeting before.
Whoa, wait a minute. What are you talking about? What did you just
Respectful
say?
black people won't care if you say it.
Respectable black people?
Yeah.
Won't tell what?
Yeah, won't get mad.
If what?
If I say nigger in front of you, if you're respectable, you'd be like, I get it. That was told to us in a work meeting that we had.
What? By
in
who?
a work
By
meeting.
Who?
By a very important person.
White?
In the structure of the meeting that we
White?
were in. Yeah. No, a black guy, Trey. What the fuck?
Because
what
that
have we been
makes
talking
it
about
different.
racism for 30 fucking minutes?
I just want to make sure.
This time I
we're
was like,
talking
ooh,
about-
let me tell them a story about something that was weird but not racist.
Well, you're a racist, Hassan, so.
And let me not add to the
This
conversation.
Candace Owens ass story. And not mention that.
I just want to make sure we're on the complete same page.
Wait, what meeting are you talking about?
I'm racist, but I'm not dumb. It was a sexual harassment meeting for the Comedy Store.
Yeah, we should have just said that. Hey, it's the Comedy Store. Say that.
Yeah, it was a sexual harassment meeting for the. That's the funniest part. It was a sexual harassment meeting.
Well, how did you get nigga? How did they get on?
Man,
how do you get... Well, I love this guy. I think we all love this
The
story.
motherfucker said this while Dave Chappelle is setting up for his special upstairs. That's what was going on while he said that out loud to a group of people.
And you know what?
At a sexual harassment meeting.
In my experience, that's how. Not only is that Hollywood, that's
Yeah.
the Comedy Store, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's one of the best stories I have.
It's beautiful,
It's an
yeah.
amazing story. It's a really funny story.
It's
Genuinely
so
like
crazy.
funny story.
That's great, man.
I'm glad it happened, and it didn't hurt me as much because I'm not black.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I got no fucking bone in this fight.
They think we're. I mean, bro, white people, bro, and Jewish people, you white, nigga. English people, British people, you white.
White
Australian,
skin.
you got
Yeah.
white skin.
White
you know
skin.
the fuck you are, nigga.
Yep.
Bro, you think you're like there's this superiority complex. It is, and I know you never want to admit it because that shit's fucked up, but it is. So you're saying Asian people have it, black people have it. We think we're superior than y'all because we are. I'm sure brown people have their own version of this with each other, with other people.
Yeah,
They
we're
do.
better
Yeah.
than everyone.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
get
I
the
mean, yeah.
So white people, like, our problem with y'all most of the time is that you won't just fucking be like, yeah, of course we think white people are better. So we can all be like, we know!
Yeah.
And then we can all talk.
Yeah.
You know, the problem
yeah.
is they are saying that, but they're deemed as racist, and then they're canceled. So one by one, they're systematically taking out the honest white people who are like, yo, we're better than you.
I mean, bro, we just canceled Nick Cannon. We're canceling everybody now.
No,
I mean,
can I say something about Nick Cannon?
Now.
Can I
We're
say something about
canceling
Nick
people.
Cannon?
We're canceling Nick Cannon.
Can I say something about Nick Cannon? Because while I agree with you, I have to stress the point of Nick Cannon is either a liar or an idiot. What I mean by that is he said the statement that he said, blacks are Jews, knowing full well he had a show coming out with Fox, knowing full well he has a deal
He's
with
an idiot.
Viacom. Well, here's the thing.
The guy from Drumline?
He was good in Drumline.
He was great.
He killed Drumline, bro.
Drumline was a fun movie.
I loved it,
Drumline
but
was
we're talking
great.
about that guy, right?
Yeah.
That guy. So here's what I'm saying. If he's an idiot, then
We're all idiots, though.
no,
I mean,
you would
well-
never do that. No, fuck that, bro.
I've been getting in trouble
Fuck
for
that,
something
bro.
I say.
He just yelled.
Wait a
yelled
minute.
Kike out loud. What are you
No.
talking about?
No, I'm
was in trouble for that.
Do you know what the
Yeah.
difference? But bro, you know the
No, I know
difference.
there's a huge difference between me and Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick Cannon's definitely living a faker life than I'm living.
Yeah.
But he set his life up that way.
You're right.
It is
right,
what it is.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He set himself up to be the black Ryan Seacrest. You're not trying to be the black Ryan Seacrest, nigga.
100% can't argue that.
And that's why they can't cancel you for the same reason they can't cancel Joey Diaz. For the same reason they can't cancel Joe Rogan. Because you're just fucking them. You're being yourself. Nick Cannon is being this. he was going for. I'm not mad at him, but he was going for this corporate Negro friendly kind of host of America's Got Talent, and they fired him for being too black. So you can see it's weird, bro.
Man, look. All my point is they don't look, man. They don't care. If people in the higher places do not care about black people, yo. I cut on TV when I was home. I went home a couple weeks ago. I went home, bro, and they cut on TV, and Braveheart was on TV. You know that same white dude who was like, fuck Jews?
Right.
But this is my point. Remember that guy who was like, fuck Jews? Because I remember him saying the fuck Jews, fuck Jews, fuck Jews.
Who said fuck Jews?
Mel Gibson.
That's right. He did say that.
But,
And he said
but hold
fuck
on.
niggers.
No, but this is the best part. So he says, fuck. Everybody remembers the fuck Jews part.
Right.
But the biggest thing he said, because he's talking about how shitty Jews are and how they're all this, they're all that.
Yeah.
But then this nigga said, I hope your Jewish wife is raped by a pack of niggers.
Full circle,
Basically
baby.
him saying, hey,
Full-
I know you guys are bad, but
there's
there's
a
this
worse-
pack of dogs
Yeah.
that I hope you get raped by because that would be worse. And you guys know it's worse.
That's why I got them all mad.
That's what I'm saying.
Full
You guys
circle,
are like,
baby.
raped by niggers.
What a low blow.
Not even.
Now you've crossed the line.
So I just don't like this whole like nigga. You guys, it's okay. I mean, it's not. It's horrible. Clearly, it's the worst thing of all time. It's the biggest disease that's ever plagued the world.
But we all suffer from it.
We
Just
get
admit
it.
it.
We all suffer from it. We get it.
Yeah.
Some people have it worse than others. Okay. Okay. You know.
That's so funny.
But don't go canceling. I don't like that.
In his defense,
Don't go fucking doing this whole thing against black people for saying some shit finally. So it's like, hey, bro, we finally got to a place where we have money and we can do things like y'all. We can raise our kids to be heroin addicts and not pay attention to them too now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at Dwayne Wade. Everybody's mad at Dwayne Wade. Go, Dwayne Wade. Cut your son's dick off. Let him be a woman at the age of 12. Let him be a white girl. That's what we're saying. Let our kids be white too.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'll say
Let our
this.
kids be white too. Your kids get to
Okay.
do this shit.
I get it. Yeah.
That's a tough pill to swallow. But yeah, I think I agree with you. If Charlize Theron can raise a gay ass nigga, then so can a black man.
Let
a
me
black man.
That's
do
equality.
the same
let a
thing
brown, hold on,
as
let
a
a
white-
brown mom be like,
Yeah.
hey, you don't have to be like, yo, go be a dancing gay DJ. Like
Right.
that is
Right.
equality.
Right.
It is
right.
equality. But I'll say this. I think nobody's mad at that. But I guess it's just weird. Because are we going for equality or are we going for, as I guess Terry Crews would put it, black supremacy?
Equality. What I said was equality.
Yeah.
What I said was,
Okay, because
I didn't
Terry
say
Crews-
let your
That's-
Muslim son be a gay DJ and then kill everybody.
Yeah.
I said let the nigga be a gay DJ.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
That was hot take Trey right there.
Yeah, clearly.
Jesus.
Because if you heard me, I don't think I said that at all.
Yeah.
You're also right there
What are you,
listening to
the
me.
fucking Skip Bayless of politics? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
The fuck?
the fuck are you talking about?
So you're saying if a
So
black
what you're
kid was
saying-
able to be gay,
If
he's
I hear you-
also gonna murder 6 million Jews.
If I hear you correctly, well, the Jew thing, it's interesting because you can't. It seems to me you can't. And speaking of that, did you see Seth Rogen? Can we talk about that? Seth Rogen, he came out against not Jewish people, but just the Israeli government, and he pretty much. Did you see? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
The
I
tweet.
heard.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know
The
what
tweet,
you're talking about.
bro. Seth Rogen was already the man to me. He was that nigga.
He's that nigga.
And now it's like,
I
bro,
love Seth.
you never had to say that, bro. He came out and pretty much said, Jewish people are raised with propaganda, and the propaganda is designed to get you to 100% given to whatever the Israeli government. But the propaganda comes in is that the Israeli government is fascist as fuck.
Right.
And so Jews are just, they don't even question it. They're taught by their parents, oh, this is what happens, the homeland, these are the rules. And Seth just tweeted, actually, it wasn't a tweet, it was Mark Maron, a podcast, and it was just something he said.
I saw what he said, and they
So
were
what
nuts. He was talking about like the Jewish people, and like. But this is what's crazy is like, what he said was, it wasn't. It was just pretty normal.
Yeah, it was. It was normal, but here's the thing is that if you criticize, and this is just across the board, if you criticize Jewish people at all, they can slander that as anti-Semitic. You are anti-Semitic, just like they can slander you racist. If you make a point they don't agree with, you're racist.
I think we're traumatized, bro. I think Jewish people are just like black people. That's why we react. They react, bro. And I'm not mad at them for reacting like that.
Well,
they react, and we react too.
They're reacting to a very real thing.
A very real thing that happened to them, bro. A very
Yeah.
real thing. 'Cause, I saw. Who did I see who break this down so well? I saw somebody. I think Rick Glassman posted about something that broke it down really well about how the reason Jews react to the thing that Cannon said is not that we think he is going to do some Hitler shit. It's that was the same shit Hitler was saying. They run the banks. They do this. They control the media. And this is the same rhetoric that got 6 million of us killed. So excuse us that this fucking guy from Wild 'N Out is saying this. And we're like, hey, nigga, relax.
Yeah, we can't have this. We know what happened last time.
We know what happened last time, but we don't know who you are. A guy from the movie Accepted or whatever.
That's true. That's true. We know nothing about
Underclassmen.
Underclassmen. That's what it was.
Except it was also a good
Accepted was
movie.
another good movie, though. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm not. Black people react the same way.
Yeah.
We
do.
react the same way, and I'm not.
Nah, but the
I'm
difference
not mad
is
at them at all.
the
At
difference.
all.
Well, let me push back. We might react the same way, but the consequences are different. Meaning,
Consequences are very different. We're black, nigga. The skin is different. That's why.
and so isn't it? So I don't really give a fuck at the end of the day when you got the correct skin color. Sure, you share an oppression, but what we're talking about, you also take part in, which is racism, and that's fine. Every culture is racist. We've already
every
come
human
to
being.
that.
Is
Every
what it
human
is.
being. is
Dalai
racist.
Lama is racist.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
What's up, brown people?
Yeah.
Hey, I get you. We're racist.
What did Dalai Lama say? Like, inner peace is found within, except if you're a stupid woman with a vagina.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, what?
That's
You know
a
what
great.
I'm
Did he
saying?
say that?
Yeah, he did. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
He didn't say that, but he literally said some like, a woman can't be the Dalai Lama. How the fuck is she gonna read?
Yeah.
Or some
yeah.
You're like, you know what I'm
saying? You can be a Dalai Lama
Whoa.
if you bleed once a month? The
Yeah,
fuck?
he says.
Yeah.
It's like, but nigga, you what?
Whoa,
what? You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
So it's all like,
well, he's got.
we're all human. We're all human.
He's got divine knowledge.
That's true. He might be onto something.
Yeah. He was touched by God, clearly. Yeah,
Oh,
well, Nick
man.
Cannon is an idiot, whether he was right or wrong.
He's just an idiot, but that's okay. You're allowed to be an idiot.
No,
and still
you're
have
not.
a TV show.
No, you're not. I would argue with you. No, you're not. And I take it back to you would never say that, or you'd say it in a way where, again, you're not going
Dude,
after.
I would say that.
No, but let me tell you something. You're a troll. He wasn't trolling. He was saying something that
Well, he
didn't
believed it
have-
because he's like, hey, first off, my problem is I don't believe in anything. We're all
Yeah.
gonna die
And
Yeah,
that's
now.
and that's why
you know what I'm saying? We're all gonna just die, bro, and none
Nah.
of this means anything.
And I
that's
think-
where me and Nick Cannon, big difference.
That's the perfect shield to cancel culture, because you actually don't give a fuck. They smell, I think, when Nick Cannon admit that shit, and they're like, "Yo, we're reacting to something, and we can shut them down." And he was like he was like in bed with them.
But if it's crazy because it's like, wow, he just like Joe Rogan or Joey Diaz or anyone, bro, or like me, us, nigga, you can power through anything if you don't give a fuck. But Nick Cannon gives a fuck, and that's why that shit hurt him, and that's why he was like tweeting about killing himself the next day, and that shit was awful, man.
And that's what I'm talking about. Is what? Don't say it.
That was
Also,
awful.
you would have stayed course, and doubled down.
yeah, but I mean, it's not fair to even. It's like, bro, let my nigga be Nick Cannon. He ain't me.
What are you talking about? No, that's what I'm saying. He's an idiot. You're not an idiot. I'm saying you shouldn't be like Nick Cannon. I'm saying if you
I'm
can
saying
help
white
it.
people get to fuck up like that all the time. Let my nigga fuck up.
You're saying let him, because there's racist white people that still have shows.
Let him
still
fuck
have
up too, man. He can
platforms.
fuck up. That's
He
my
can
problem.
fuck up.
He can fuck up. It's allowed.
And that's why I think I do agree with you. But that's how racist things are. Is we can't fuck up. That's the truth.
I mean, nobody can now. But my problem is like, hey, if we wanna really do this thing, then like only white people can't fuck up and black people are allowed to. Let's go all the way with this shit. This cancel culture.
And
shit.
that's what Terry Crews is warning us. You know what, brother?
Let's go all the way with it, dog.
I think you need to cool. I think
no,
you
I'm
need
with it. I get it. No, what he said was the
What he said?
fucking dumbest shit of all time. I'm not condoning what
Yeah.
he said, but what I'm saying, but like my nigga,
curb your.
my
own-
point
what did he
was,
say?
I can watch Braveheart, but I can't see Wildin' Out.
It's stupid. It's
That's my point.
fuck that, bro. Daddy Daycare 2, and everybody have said this before, but that came
Yeah,
out after.
hey, everyone talking about Daddy Daycare too.
Yeah, everybody's like, we all know this, but Daddy Daycare
Daddy's
2.
home.
Oh no, yeah, Daddy's home.
Because you say Daddy's. First off, my nigga, I'm
Wait a
very aware there's never been another Daddy's Daycare.
Well, actually, there was, but it wasn't with Eddie Murphy.
It
and the
wasn't
white
with Eddie
guy.
Murphy.
But it was.
Jeff Garland.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the point.
It was with another Daddy's, like, just
Yeah,
like Dumb
yeah.
and Dumber 2 didn't have Jimmy
So
Carrey.
we're like, oh,
Yeah.
this isn't real.
Yeah.
So it didn't happen, but in the canon it did. But,
Yeah.
So, but in Daddy's Home 2, this is well after he was he said that, and Hollywood was like, all right.
Yeah.
But with Nick Cannon, he had to beg and grovel.
And we'll see. But
and
they'll let him
tweet.
back. They're gonna let him back in.
Yep.
But I just don't like that. It's like
Maybe.
bullshit.
And that was black people problems on Spoil the Beans.
Next week, we'll get into the Asians, Koreans or Chinese. What's the difference? Anyway, that was Attack the Block, everybody. We'll be right back.